use you this morning anyway. I want to sing. I want to sing so God can use me anytime, anywhere. I want to sing so God can use me anytime, anywhere. I want to walk. I want to walk. So God can use me anytime and anywhere. I want to walk. So God can use me anytime and anywhere. Okay, we're living it up, living it up. I want to live. So God can use me anytime, anytime, and anywhere. Again, one more time. I want to live so God can use me anytime and anywhere. Anytime and anyway. Anytime and anyway. Anytime and anyway. In the daytime, in the nighttime, in the good times, in the bad times, in the living times, in the dying times, in the joy times, in the sad times. Let God, let God, let God, let God, let God, let God use me. Let God, let God use me. Let God, let God use me. Let God, let God use me.
Woo! All right. Can we have a little bit more lights in the audience? That's great. There's no candle lighting tonight. I got to see who you are. Want to see those faces? And besides that, it's going to be interactive tonight. And for those of you that are watching online, then you can write things in the chat because this is supposed to be fun. Yeah, because, we do serious another day. Like we're so serious. This is sort of serious. Jerry Hudson shared this with me today, and I thought it was a great thing to share with you. Jerry Hudson is one of the ministers here, and she does 7 o'clock in the morning prayer. Oh, hush. 7 o'clock in the morning. I know. And you know what this is the miracle. You like it. Yeah, it's wonderful. It's great. And I'm so grateful that God has so many expressions, so many ways to get to your heart. But here's from Jerry Hudson. Those people know who she is. I'll talk to you. She is a minister here. She does a 7 o'clock prayer call, anchored in prayer, and also Monday school. Because can you tell she's got this kind of Baptist background? So here we go. At year's end, I invite you to tuck this year gently to bed with neither admonition or regret, but rather a deep sense of gratitude for each day that brought you to this one. Bless all of those you quarreled with. Bless all who brought you unexpected delight into the hidden places of your heart. Bless those who left you for some faraway unknown shore, and those who chose to be here now. Bless each tear shed and unshed that keeps you from being numb How many of you cried this year? Bless you. Bless you. You're not numb. You're alive. Keeps you from being numb to life and its many sorrows. And each one of these allowed you to feel in the very depth of yourself aliveness. Bless every laugh and every snicker of delight that multiplies itself into a state of joy. Bless your work, as your work can become sheer joy. Bless your family, your friends, and yourself. Bless this year and all of its gifts. And that's the prayer. Because a blessed heart draws blessed things to it. So think of your year, the ups and the downs. We've had them all. And bless them. It's time to move on.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
You're so quiet. You were just so jovial just a minute ago. It's Kathianne. I mean, we're a prayer. Prayer is good. We can laugh and be connected as well. So, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Yay! And for those of you online, welcome. I'm Abigail Shire. I'm one of the ministers here, and you just heard from Kathianne Lewis, who is our spiritual director, and I'm looking forward to an amazing evening. One thing I really appreciate about this evening is the opportunity to let go, appreciate, be in gratitude, and plant the seeds for the new. And the beautiful thing about this evening is that people all around the world are doing the same thing. And there's something to be said about collective consciousness having an impact on each and every one of us. So know that as you're moving through this evening and you're getting downloads for what the next year could look like, that there's something sacred and holy happening in it for you. And I want you to know that if you're here for the first time, welcome. We're so glad you're here. Welcome home. Everybody is welcome here. And if you're online, you can fill out a welcome card online. If you're here in person, in your seat back pockets, we have a little connection card in the back of your chair that you can fill out. Give it to any staff member with a name tag on. And we want to make sure that you're connected, networked in. We love to have fun. We love to sing. We love to dance. We love to support you as you move through your life challenges. And so just know that this is the perfect opportunity for you to be networked into a community that's here to support you. So I'm so glad you're here, and I'm also so glad that LaVon is here because she's going to be singing one of my absolute favorite songs I ever hear her sing. I'm so excited. So welcome back, LaVon Hardison. Thank you so much.
Woo, woo! I always feel a little cautious when people say that. I'm like, what, the girl from Ipanema? What? I'm kind of visualizing my new year. I want this kind of coolness going into my new year. You know? You've done your closure. All the stuff, you cried your cries. You yelled.
Yeah.
Right? And you're just like, okay, 2024, no biggie. I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I sat quietly, agreed politely. I guess that I forgot I had a choice. I let you push me to the breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. You held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound, like thunder gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up. I get ready 'cause I had enough. I see it all, I see it now. I got the eye of a tiger, a fighter, dancing through the fire. that's their nirvana. When you were like reached enlightenment, you can just go meow and walls tumble. Right? You don't have to roar, you know? Now I'm floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. I earned my stripes. I went to zero to my own hero. You held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound. I like thunder gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You hear it all, I see it now. I got the eye of a tiger, a fighter, dancing through the fire. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna and you're gonna hear me. Do you think you're gonna get through 2024 with that kind of roar? One more time, I'm gonna give you another chance. I got the eye of a tiger, a fighter, dancing through the fire. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me. Oh, louder than lion. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me. Whoa.
All righty. Woo! Ah. Fun, perfect, great, yummy. That's good I got. It's okay. Well, yeah, that's a thesaurus. Okay, so this service, we got some feedback. I'll move back a little bit. This service is based on the way that I would want to spend New Year's Eve. Would I, in my 20s, I did what 20-year-old, and I like a little more meaning. Like to sit with friends and talk about what they loved about the prior year, what they felt was a success. It was a time for celebration. And then we would thoughtfully create some intentions for the year. Big, hairy, audacious ones. To me, that's just so much fun. So, guess what? You're here to do that. And I'll be happy. And I'm still getting feedback. Do I need to? Okay. So, this is not a time to let things go. Like we had 2 wonderful services for that, the winter solstice. It's the end of the year, burning, letting it go, whether it was an intention or something you wanted to let go of, a memory, whatever, it's appropriate. Letting go is appropriate. It's really appropriate. But you know what we don't do enough? We don't celebrate. And this is the new year, come on. All those lights going off are not about, oh, what went bad? People don't sign up to sit outside in the cold for 20 minutes of fireworks, around the Space Needle. They don't, no, it's about yay, and hopes and stuff. So, isn't it great to have a place where you can strut your stuff? Today, we're strutting our stuff. Lights need to come on some more because there might be some strutters. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I just feel like it's occurs to me that we will be beginning a full 3 years of recovery from a pandemic. Goodness. And since Ernest Holmes said that it's not what you pray about or where you pray to, what you pray to, but where you pray from, if we can start to activate that victorious spirit of accomplishment in ourselves, then when we set an intention, do you see how powerful that can be? Too bad. I should start to sing because I always sound better in the shower. And that reverb, it's like, I might actually sound good. Me. No. So, I'd love for you to raise your hand if how many of you stopped a bad habit this year? Couple of you. Let's have a little celebration. They stopped a bad habit. Yay! Woo! If you are online, if you stopped a bad habit, you don't have to tell us what you did. We don't really want to know too much information, but that you did. Wasn't it powerful to know that you had some control over something that had had you for a while? Woohoo! The way I would say it is, yay me, praise God. So let's just say that. For all of you that's got over a habit, yay me, praise God. Yes. How many of you ended something that no longer enlivened you? You'd be, oh, look at you. Look at this. Oh, look, like this is the hot spot right over here. Whoa! Okay. Yay me, praise God. Woo! How many of you made it through something traumatic? Wait, I'm not done yet. But you are so much stronger for it. Woo! Okay, so let's hear it. Yay me, praise God. How many of you learned a very important life lesson? I'm telling you, that section right back there, I'm like, woo, hot. Okay, so, yay me, praise God. Oh, God. Okay, how many of you took on something totally new and learned how to do it pretty well? This is just sort of the Richard show, isn't it? Oh, man. Okay. Woo! Now, how many of you know that you are moving into the next year more loving, patient, and kind. Okay, yay me, praise God. Because really, what else? What else? I forgot who it was. It was one of the great philosophers, and he was on his last, like maybe week that he was in hospice, and they asked him, like, you've studied so much, you know so much. If you could give advice to people who are moving into the world, who are in the world, who will stay in the world while you pass on, what would you say? And he said, try to be a bit more kind. Just try to be a bit more kind. All that study condensed. So when we have used life experiences to be a bit more kind, yay us. Praise God. This morning I talked about having a big, hairy, audacious intention, or even a high, unholy intention, and we'll talk about that. But when that happens, if you really pursue something, you will change in the process. You're changed in the process. Because we teach something called the mental equivalence, and I think you'll get a lot of that if you take Beyond Limits. Yeah, if you take Beyond Limits, and we even have a mental equivalence class. I'm not going to get into all of it, but the way that it works in the most simplistic way that I can explain it is, whatever is normal will continue to be yours. And if you want the outside to change, you have to change what's normal for yourself. You have to change your normal reactions. You have to change your normal outlook. You have to change how you normally see things, how you perceive yourself, what you call yourself. That has to change, because otherwise you will see other people having the life you say you want to have. You'll see it. That's what this whole thing about visioning. Yeah, you might see it and they're having it. Why? Because they have the consciousness to have it. We have to shift. And having an intention will start to shift us. But one of the things that can most affect that mental equivalence is that when you start to say what you want, say it from, look what I've already had. Look at how I've already succeeded. Look at all the triumphs I've already had. Because most of us, and this is not bad, it's biological. It's like studied. The mind puts 5 times more attention on what went wrong than what went right. So tonight's right day. And we got to right that wrong. Do you see what I'm saying? Because otherwise, it's like we'll have a conversation with a friend. We see them once a year, and we'll talk about, well, there's this one on, and I overcame that, and I've got this thing that that's okay. That's okay. We have practitioners for that. I got it. But tonight, we celebrate wins. Tonight's just the win. So who wants to stand up and say what a win was for them this year? Who's brave? Lights on. Okay, Rich. Well, oh no, not Richard. Oh no, I should have done it this way. It's like Karnak. And the answer is Richard. Okay, go.
Last year at this time, I was a dog walker, and I taught myself how to groom dogs, and I am literally about to open up my first location.
Woo! Okay, here we go. Yay, you. Praise God. Who else? Okay.
I finally completely retired.
Oh! Okay, so here we go. Yay, you. Praise God. What else? Who else? Okay, stand up. Be loud.
I played music live. I was so afraid. I played a live show for the first time in 20 years.
Whoa! Okay, wait. Yay, you. Praise Okay, we need more lights on up in the audience so we can see all these happy faces. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, who else? Come on. Okay, great.
I built a school in Nicaragua and one in Sierra Leone.
Woo! Yeah. Okay, wait. Keep up. Stand up. Yay, you. Praise God. Okay, who else? All right. Yes. Thank you, Abigail.
I became a licensed practitioner.
Yes. Wait. Okay, this is good. No, come on. Now look. Now this is good. Very brave to stand up and say what was good. Even braver to have people acknowledge you. Yay, you. Praise God. Who else was got something to share? Come on. Joey. Yes.
I was hired a full-time permanent position first time in 14 years.
Whoa! Okay, you keep up. Yay, you. Praise God. Okay, who else? One more. We got time for one more. This really shifts energy. Way back there. You got to come up. You come on up. Up. Come, yeah. So we can see your face in the light. Come on. I know. No, I had a great life, but I don't want anybody to know about it. Get up here. Okay.
I participated in an art show.
Whoa! Wait. Yay, you. Praise God. Thank you. Doesn't that, now notice the air. Notice what's in the room. What? Well, I know, but he didn't stand up. Oh, now he's standing up. Okay, go ahead.
After years of planning, I finally opened my own coffee shop.
Yeah. Whoa! Yay, you. Praise God. All right. This is important. It's important to have it in the air. It's important to acknowledge wins. Because what you pay attention to increases. That's just the way it is. So we're going to talk about intentions in a moment, but I want to give you kind of a little bit more basis for it. Judge Thomas Troward said, my mind is a center of divine operation. The divine operation is always for expansion and fuller expression. Life grows. The universe expands, and it finds a place to expand through us. So we expand through trying something new. We expand through perfecting a skill or a talent, or just going deeper, like making every day a little bit more satisfying, making life a little bit more full. That's expansion. But he also said, and I'm not going to quote the whole thing, but in essence it says, this new life, this new creation will come out of the old, but it's not included in the old. So it's like who you are gives birth to something new that is unique to you. So I think it's a great time to ask yourself, what's your superpower? What is unique to you that is a gift to others? That you do so well that you probably don't even recognize it. It is so easy for you that you discount it because it's easy. Have you noticed that we don't pay attention to a lot of things as human beings if it's easy? And yet easy might be a sign. Who would like a sign? Oh, here's the sign. What's easy? What's easy for you? That's perhaps what needs to be the basis for what you bring into the world, the new experience you bring into the world, that you use your own superpower. so that we're not trying to do things that just aren't in our basket of tricks. You know? One of the ways that you might want to consider having an intention is what comes natural for you that you're so good at that it's easy. And I'm not talking about, I'm talking about your internal process. I'll name names. Kathy Lindsay makes things easy. She just does. If it's hard, she's not doing it. So she makes it easy because she wants to do it. It's like, that's just her superpower. I used to ask people to be around Kathy Lindsay because their life was so hard. It won't be hard around her. She doesn't do hard. And when I watch all the things that happens in her life, it's like, wow, that was easy and that was easy. Now there might be a little tiny little kerfuffle, but not the big drama. Woof. So what is it that you just do easily? I noticed that with Beverly, I'll use Beverly. Beverly has a sense of what's going on. Just, if you want to know what's going on, ask Beverly. Because she knows. I mean, it's just what she does. Does it make sense? So, when you can take your superpower and have it be a blessing someplace on the earth. So the superpower is like the ray of God flowing through you. And if you can have it meet a need in the world someplace, you might have a wonderful intention. A wonderful intention. For instance, I'm finding out that even though I'm taking a lot of lessons, I really am a pretty good horseback rider. I really am. I'm the oldest at the barn, and I've got the best balance. But it's not necessarily going to meet a need in the world. You just, like, big whoop, you know. So I'm not going to have too many intentions in that direction if I want a big, hairy, audacious intention, something that only God and I can do together. Does that make sense? But boy, if you really listen to, wow, what do I bring to this party called Earth? And find a place to give that gift, you are blessed and the world is blessed in a really magnificent way. Now let's talk about intentions. How many of you have done intentions at the beginning of the year? A few of you. Some of you look a little bit new or hesitant. So an intention is not a goal. A goal is something you check off. A goal is, and it's not a strategy. It's not how you're going to figure out something to do. An intention is what you allow your heart to speak about, and then you begin to imagine it. And you hold it as true and let the intention pull you towards it. And one of the ways that you allow that to happen is that you look at it often, like I'm going to blah, 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 or I am blah, blah, blah. And you're not trying to make it then happen. It's like, how am I going to be the blah, blah? How many of you go there? Like, okay, I have it, now what am I going to do? No, that's not what you do with an intention. You just hold it in mind, and it has its own roots. It will grow into your soul and bear fruit in your life. So I love it because there's less work. Judge Thomas Ford said that in the end, which is the intention, is the means, and the means starts to unfold itself as you just pay attention to the end. I've watched it over and over and over again. How many of you have had really good luck with intentions? It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. And that's why I love to pay attention to it at the beginning of every year. Let's pay attention to what could work. Now, There's just an intention. Like, okay, so I have an intention to be an even better horseback rider. I have an intention to be that. It's not a high and holy intention. A high and holy intention would be something that I would love. It would be fun. My life would be richer. But a high and holy intention is one that actually benefits others while I am having the blessing of the thing I'm experiencing in my life. And a really good illustration came after the first service today when somebody wants to be a stand-up comic. I mean, every doctor should give up being a doctor and become a stand-up comic. But anyway, he wants to be a stand-up comic. His heart is pulling him to be a stand-up comic. He says, that's my intention. And I'm working with it, and I think the high and holy intention behind my wanting to be a stand-up comic is I want to use humor and comedy to heal and inspire people. High and holy. Wow. And because it's high and holy, it's not just about him. It's now about being used by God, like that beautiful first song. But he's going to do it through humor, through comedy. Wow. What an amazing thing. And then there is the thing I love, which is a big, hairy, audacious intention. And that's there's two things I need to say about that. First of all, it is a catalyst for rapid spiritual growth because you can't do it by yourself. If your heart tells you about something and your mind goes, it's not possible, yeah, you might be on track. Because the heart is connected to your next step of evolution. So what does your heart say? What does your heart say? And then there's all the stuff that happens once you say the intention. There will be the doubts and the fears and the I don't knows, and that's all good. Just keep the intention in mind. Keep the intention in mind. As I said this morning, this is played out in the story of Moses taking the children of Israel through the Sinai. Come on, it's not that long a walk. I mean, in 40 years, they could have gone a lot of places. They could have gone to China, got spices, brought them back, made a lot of money. but instead, they just circled. And what it meant was 40 is a symbolic number. 4 and 40 are a symbolic number for a firm foundation for the next incarnation. And so they had to give up their doubts and their fears. Oh, and this is the biggest thing. They had to stop seeing themselves as slaves so they could be landowners. What do you have to stop seeing yourself as so that you walk into that intention? That'll grow you. That'll grow you. So, let's just see what we can do. Everybody have one of these? And a pin. There should be some pins in the seat backs. And people are going to share. This is wonderful. Thank you so much. Sherry, thank you for helping. I appreciate it. Any cards and pins? And some people have more than one pin, so they'll share. Before you start writing things down, let's become silent for a little bit. And the reason for that is I've noticed that my mind wants some things and my heart's going, no, but let's not go in that direction. Let's not go in that direction. Let's spend just a moment in silence. I guess if you're a minister here, you start writing things because Jerry Hudson wrote something about the year, and I wrote this a long time ago about silence because I love silence. Silence is not golden. People who have said that silence is golden, obviously haven't spent much time with her. Silence is silver and shiny and leans towards the cool side. Maybe that's why so few people seek her out. They view her as kind of distant and aloof and not very friendly. When someone finally takes the time to pursue silence, they are struck with two things. First, she's more engaging than they might have thought. Not warm, bubbly, golden kind of engaging, but a still, comfortable, serene type of compatibility, like you've known each other forever. No need for idle chatter. No need to catch up. Which brings me to the second thing people notice in silence presence. She communicates without a word. Revelations pour forth in wordless streams of pre-language visions and settle in the mind like birds coming home to roost. Everyone who has spent time, really quality time with silence, credits her with changing them for the better forever. How does she do this, you might ask? Well, let me tell you a secret. Silence was the firstborn child of God, and she has sometimes been called the Word. She precedes any act of original creation, whether it be a galaxy or a new way to stir-fry vegetables. All those who have invented, created, or explored did so after consulting silence. So let's just take a deep breath. And use your breath to move into your heart space. And for some of you, you'll just move into your heart space easily. For others, you can use your breath. Take a deep breath. And if your mind chatters, it's perfectly okay, because in between the chatter, there's still silence. Pay attention to the silence. And I speak my word that the presence, the power, and the love of God moves through each and every one of us to reveal our greater yet to be, that which will proceed out of our life in an orderly way as a new creation, a new reality, a new way of being, a new way of experiencing planet on Earth on life on this planet, life on Earth. I give thanks that it happens not through our trying, but through our relaxation into our heart space, our relaxation into the silence. And now allow yourself to know what is a beautiful and wonderful intention that you can claim for yourself for this year. What is an intention that will give you a fuller expression of life? More freedom, a greater sense of personal power, and a greater sense of being used by God. When you know that, simply write it down. And while you're listening, you can also include the second part of the question on the back of this card, which is, I am a force for God in the following ways. I think it should be a force for good, but God and good are pretty much the same. So what is it that you're being called to do to make the world a better place? Let your heart know. And for those of you online, you might want to journal on this, write it down on a piece of paper. Some of you that are very brave might want to share your intention in the live stream. People would love to hear it and probably be incredibly inspired by what you write. Okay. All right. Now, my friends, Who has at least one intention that they can raise their hand and say, I have at least one? Ooh, some of people are still writing. This is good. Good. These are very intense intentions. It was like the room was like, there's some earnestness going on here. I will just share with you something that I think I shared a couple of days ago. This comes from Meister Eckhart. God is 1,000 times more willing to give to us than we are willing to accept. Now that came from a Christian mystic. God is 1,000 times more willing to give than we are willing to accept. So don't play small today. What does your heart really long for? Write it down. And now, for those of you that have completed that task, we'll say a prayer, and then we're going to say you're going to, if you choose. This is the mission possible. If you choose to accept this, I'm trying to make it as comfortable as possible, but I'd like you to say your intention out loud. Now, we're not going to go along and say like this, deer in headlights, and you'll never come back again. I would hate that. My intention is that you feel comfortable here. So instead, we're going to do it this way. I'm going to start a prayer. And then when you feel comfortable, and I'll just say, and, how does it start? In 2024, I accept for myself, and everybody will say it at the same time, so nobody can hear anybody else. Because you'll be too busy speaking your own words. And there's something very powerful. We don't do this enough. We don't do it enough. There's something incredibly powerful about saying it out loud and you hearing it from yourself. If you really want to feel the power of prayer, say it out loud. It's pretty amazing. So let's begin. I give thanks that we have been drawn here this evening to accept a more gracious, expansive experience of this thing called life. And there is only one life, and that's God's life, and God has no limits. So we can have a deeper, fuller, broader, more meaningful experience of this thing called life. We can share our talents, we can share our joys, we can share our wins, we can show up and have fun. We can allow things to unfold and come together easily and effortlessly. That's a possibility. When we are no longer chained to our past, we're no longer dealing with what we've already created. No, we let that stuff go. We're now celebrating wins, and we're going from win to win to win to win. From glory to glory to glory to glory. From expansion to expansion to expansion. From good to gooder. And so I give thanks that now is the time to declare and to be accepting of our own words, our own declaration, our own intentions. And so please repeat with me. In 2024, I accept for myself. Say it loud and nobody will hear it. I couldn't hear it. There's a lot of... Now, yeah, that's what was happening with Charlie Brown. They were saying intentions all out loud. Nobody heard them. Now we know how that goes. And so I give thanks that the word is the law unto the law. And we are activating a law of cause and effect that is taught by every spiritual tradition. We live in it, and we've activated it. And all I can say is yippee-ki-yay for it. And so it is. Yay.
So we were going to go into another song, and we're going to get there, but it feels like this is the right moment to do this. And now that you're all like intentionful and ready, I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering. I am remembering. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering. I am remembering. Last time. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering. I am remembering.
Woo! Wow.
Excuse me. Do you want us to do golden or do you want us to stop there? Golden? Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. Nothing to see here.
Nothing.
Nothing to see here.
This was all planned.
Taking my freedom, pulling it off the shelf, putting it on a chain, wearing it around my neck. I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my car. Wherever I choose to go, it will take me very far. I'm living a life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden, living my life like. I'm taking my freedom, I'm putting it in my song. I'm singing it loud and strong, I'm grooving all day long. Taking my freedom, putting it now in my straw. I'll be high stepping, y'all, letting the joy unfold. I'm living a life like it's golden, living my 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 life like it's golden. I'm gonna live my life like it's golden, live my life like it's golden, I live my life. Holding on to my freedom, you can't take that away from me. I was born with it, you know, it comes kinda naturally. I'm strumming my own freedom, playing in the God in me, representing all her glory. I know she's proud of me. You know, I'm living my life like it's golden, 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 living my life. So this is what the lady over here was talking about being golden. May the silence be silver, but the living be golden. Yeah. Living your life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's. Who you talking to when you singing that? All right, one more time, all together. Living my life like it's golden, 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 living my life, living my life like it's golden, 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 living my life. One more time. I'm living my life like it's golden. I'm living my life like it's golden. We're living our life. We're living our life like it's golden. We're living our life. We're living our life like it's golden. One more time. We're living our life like it's golden. We're living our life like it's golden.
Oh, yeah. We have a producer. Yeah. Produces well, speaks to all the various components, and something beautiful happens. It's wonderful. So let's see, a few things that I want to just make you aware of. Tomorrow, Monday, which is also New Year's Day, but we will still have a 7 o'clock meditation, guided meditation on Zoom. Every Monday, we have meditation. Meditation Monday, it's on Zoom. How many of you get a little frazzled? Great. I understand. I've been there. We have something that can help. Now, see, it's okay to be frazzled. It's okay to be stressed. It's okay to be anxious. It's not okay to not take care of yourself. It's too much available. You can have an app. You can have a free Zoom call. There's so much available to you. Take care of yourself this year, because God has big plans probably for you. I'm saying probably. I mean, unless you're one of the 1%. Well, yeah, because God can't be 100% loving. I mean, there's always going to be an anomaly, right? No, just throwing it out. Luckily, you're laughing. This is what we should do on New Year's. Come on. New Year's Eve, kids. Come on. I was serious a week ago. I'm done. Yeah, that was my serious night. I'm done now. Okay. That was so last week. Also, next Sunday, if you come, please do, because we have a potluck on the first Sunday of every month, and the food is getting better and better and better. No, really. I mean, like, really. You know what I think it is? Competition. Competition is good. No, really. People go, I could do better. Oh, that's a nice salad. Really, they're having fun, and it's for my benefit and for people that like food. Also next month, it's kind of like next month, isn't it? Next week, which is next month, which is next year, woo, we are having a membership class for people that are here and also people who are online, because we have a lot of members that are not in this geographical area. And we love you and we bless you, and we'd love to have you be part of the community that is supporting this kind of message, that we can live a life that is golden, that we can celebrate wins, that we can talk about what's working, that we can say, yay, me, praise God. Come on. And then we'll, in a week or two, we'll go to woe me, but right now, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. No. Anyway, that's all I have to say for this bit of information, except I will say, on your way out, look at all the classes that we're offering in the next year, the lots, because that will help you grow into your intention. We also have support groups that are free that will help you grow into your intention. They will grow you. So just think about those. More information at the registration table. In the lobby, just turn to your right. And those are my announcements. And would people turn up the lights, and let's have, who has our basket? Oh, it's Sherry. So wonderful. Thank you. You've been such a great hostess tonight. Thank you, Sherry. And let's see, Artemis. Is Artemis here to bless? No? She was here. Okay, Artemis is going to come up and bless the offering. So here's how we do it for those of you that are new here. There's a lot of ways to give. We've got Venmo and PayPal and lots of other things that are not showing up here, but that's okay. We also take checks and cash and credit cards. The envelopes in front of you, you can write things down and we'll definitely be able to process those. And there's all those wonderful things. We've got Venmo, and I like to call the office, except Michael's here, so nobody will answer right now. But that's him laughing. So ask your heart again. What is yours to contribute? And then we have a ceremony where you just simply bring it forward. And it's kind of fun. We could have some, what's kind of a fun New Year's Eve kind of, oh, look at him. Oh, okay, so ready, set, ready to come forward? Here we go, come on up. Oh, wow.
Follow that. But God can, right? Through me. That's what can do it. And living the life as if it's golden. And I want to close this evening in the new year in gratitude. Grateful for the service, grateful for the message, grateful for the music, and grateful that we have practitioners who want to pray for you. So if you have an intention that you want a practitioner to hold for you, that corner in the back is a box. You can write your prayer request or your intention, and practitioners will pray for you. 60 of us, practitioners of this community who go through so we can hold the consciousness for you. And also, your intentions online, please put them out there. We can pray for you in the ethers. And you know what? The gratitude runs so deep. So I just want to say, yes, praise God. And so it is.
Before we start this last song, can I shout out my mom right there?
Yeah, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
I don't know, during that Old Lang Syne, I was like, hello, you old Mr. Santana from Jimmy Stewart. Okay, I don't do impressions. Wow, that was clear. I really don't do impressions. In my mind, I sounded like Jimmy Stewart, and clearly, I did not do it. That's what I. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Yay, yay, yay. Yay. So let's sing this together. You all know the chorus on this song. So I hope that you'll join us. We're bringing in the new year. Bring it on. Everything new. Everything different. Everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. I'm through crying. I'm through waiting. I'm through hoping against all hope. I'm through longing for something gone that'll never return. I think I finally learned. Bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. I'm through grieving. I'm through dreaming that the life I had is ever coming back. No more wishing on someone else's star. That'll never be mine. I think it's finally time to bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. I've survived times before, broken hearts and slammed doors. I'll be alright.